welcome back to the channel. Metal Marty Mac back with another video. This is another installment of my 8 random videos. I'm sure, well, I'm hoping some of you have seen the death metal one, the thrash metal one so far. So for the next installment I decided to do 8 random heavy metal albums. So I just picked 8 heavy metals, went through my collection, picked 8 just metal albums out that I wanted to listen to again, that I haven't heard in a while. I want to listen to them to see if I want to keep them or not. So this is just a good way of getting stuff off your shelves, stuff you haven't listened to in a while. So quite enjoy doing these videos. So I've been listening to these albums for the last 2-3 weeks now, and yeah, I was supposed to do this video a week ago and I didn't forget, but I didn't have time, and so I'm probably a bit rusty on the information. So I've got notes anyhow, but I'm just quickly going to show you the albums. Not going to dwell too long on them. They would have been in previous updates of mine anyhow, so you may know, you probably will know them anyhow. Okay, so first up is from 2011, Absolute Power. Now this album I seen on the VC. A good few people were showing this on the VC, Bev and maybe Andy as well. So this is yeah, UK band Absolute Power, one and only album, 2011. So this is just straight up heavy metal, but it's done by I don't know if you call it a super group, but there is a few members, ex-members of Napalm Death in this, Mitch Harris and Shane Embry project as well. And trying to get it out of the sleeve here, making a pig's arse of it, but there is no inner with it. It's pretty bog standard. There's no inner or anything. So yeah, so yeah, it's not bad. It's straight up heavy metal. It's kind of a change for them guys. There's good vocals on it. It's kind of Judas Priesty, kind of Manowar-y, kind of fist pumping as you can go by the chorus. There's a couple of choruses on a couple of songs I really didn't like. The title track, did I write that down? Yeah, it was the title track, first song on the album, Absolute Power. Could not get the chorus of it at all, but there is lots of good stuff on this. Like, yeah, I definitely will be holding on to this. So it's quite decent if you haven't heard it. Yeah, just straight up heavy metal, good stuff. As you're gonna hear a lot in this video, straight up heavy metal, because that's all there is in this. Next up, this is one I picked up at a record fair. It was last year or the year before. Now I can't remember at this stage. But yeah, so this is a band from Argentina. Yes, the debut album. This band have actually released another album last year, 2022, I believe. I haven't heard it now, but I will try to source it. So this is called Rock is the Force. This is what we're listening to in the background. So female fronted heavy metal. It's a bit speedy in places, as you're going by that song there. That song is called Time to Leave, I think. It's the second song on the album. Yeah, but actually not bad. 7-track album. She's a great vocalist, whatever her name is. Let me see if it says on the inner. Danielle Benvenuti. That's some Argentinian, Spanish, Portuguese, whatever it is for you. But yeah, absolutely not a bad album at all. I remember picking this up cheap at the record fair. One of the record fairs could be Dundalk. But yeah, good album. Just once again, more heavy metal, bit speedy in places, good vocals. So I'm going to check out the new album. But that's Xenotaph. Did I say Xenomorph? Fucking aliens. Xenotaph, Rock is the Force. It's out on CVA Records or something like that. So yeah, that was a blind buy for me at the record fair. I didn't know who they were, and I still don't know much about them. I know they're from Argentina. Write that down. Debut album. New album's out. New album's called Real Steel 2022. So might be worth checking out. I'm personally gonna check it out anyway. Okay, third album. This is a very well known album. Picked this up because of the VC as well. Someone showed this in the VC as well. A lot of these are. So I'm gonna get this right. These guys are German. Now, this is their debut album. So this is Cody Sark, Die Tonight. I remember listening to the first track of this, the title track to this, sorry, Die Tonight, and I loved it. It's got a really kind of a gothic-y sound, like not Misfits, but it's kind of gothic-y sound. It'd be a great song for a Halloween movie, for a horror movie, or that. Like, you know, if you know the track, you'll know where I'm coming from. So yeah, this band were originally on Mausoleum, the Belgian record label, and they have a couple of other albums, 2 other albums on it. Some good tracks on it. Stupid Lie is a great song. So is Die Tonight, best song on the album's title track as far as I'm concerned. Vultures in the Air is a great song, it's the 3rd track, but it's a long song, but it's definitely worth checking out. Nice little bit of a write-up about the band here. Cool German band, German heavy metal. So yeah, Cody Sark, good album. I like this. I was glad to pick this up when I did. at the time of seeing it on the VC. When did this come out originally? This came out in 1984, so you can imagine what the sound is like. So yeah, decent album. Decent album. Good. I think there's a bonus track on this one. Anyhow, but very good. Okay, flying through these, which is great. I'm going to keep it short. So next up we have a UK band. Now, this was gifted to me in a bundle by a mate of mine. Didn't know the band. This is their second full-length album, yeah. So this is out, what year was this? 1985. So the kind of new wave, second new wave of British heavy metal, would that makes sense? It's later on in that. But the first album was called Loose and Lethal, and it was meant to be awesome. I still haven't heard it. I don't know why. Now that I've pulled this off the shelf and listened to it, I might just try to have a listen to it or try to source it. So this is called, this is by the band Savage. So this is Hyperactive, and once again, this is great. This is very good heavy metal. Lots of catchy riffs in this, catchy vocals. I really like the vocalist in this album. Is there an inner with this? No, it's just a plain white inner. It's out on, I have no idea what that label is. Anybody recognize it? Zebra Records, sorry, it is Zebra. Yeah, this belonged to my mate Paul, his name's on it. But yeah, very good sophomore album from this band. What else can I say? It's just really good. I'm sure a lot of you would know it. I don't know the debut, what I call it, Loose and Lethal, but I will have a listen to it and we'll try to pick it up. But yeah, that was a good listen as well. Definitely glad to have that in my collection. Next up, number 5. Yes, this is a German band, a debut album again. A lot of debut albums here, but this is great. I love this band or this album. I don't know. I remember having this before, and a lot of comments on it. People were saying they weren't into them, but I absolutely love this. This is Thunderhead, Behind the 8 Ball. This is one of those poster pull-out big fucking cover things. It's stupid. I don't like them. I think they're pointless. But yeah, absolutely love this. I remember hearing these guys on the Headbangers Ball, Behind the 8 Ball, the title track of it. Absolutely loved it. Big Y&T fan I am, and this guy reminds me a lot of Menachedi. In a lot of the songs, he wouldn't be as good a vocalist, but he's definitely up there, and this is really good hard rock, heavy metal. It's got very catchy choruses, like Y&T. I just, every time I listen to this, I keep thinking of Y&T. First song, Behind the 8 Ball, is brilliant. Ready to Roll. I'm ready to roll. Fucking brilliant. Take It to the Highway. It's great. Let Go, Open All Night, Life in the City. It's just a really good album. Man, this is the only album I've ever bought of this band, or ever bought of this band. So I don't know any other stuff, but once again, this is another band I'm gonna try to get some other stuff of. Thunderhead from Germany. Excellent. I really like this. Regardless of what other people think of it, I think they're a great band. Very Y&T-esque for me. Okay, up next, another band. I'm wearing the t-shirt today, so I don't know if anybody recognises it. It's Tokyo Blade's debut album, so this is one of a modern release from Tokyo Blade, but absolutely love the original classic stuff. I need to get that on vinyl badly. I just absolutely love that album. Break Chains, If Heaven Is Hell. Wow, what a brilliant album. And then the next one, Night of the Blade. Great, they got that in vinyl. High Roller Records reissued. Fucking savage album. They're a great band. Absolutely great UK band. So this, the one I'm going to show you properly, is the 10th studio album by them. So yeah, so they're still releasing music. This came out in 2020. So yeah, these guys are still rocking, man. Really good album. So this album is called Dark Revolution. Yeah, Tokyo Blade. So pretty cool. Back on Black issue of this double album. The only issue I had with this, it was just too long. There's 11 songs on it, and it's supposed to be an hour or more, and it's just after one or two tracks, one or two tracks too many on it, as far as I'm concerned. But it's great. Excellent vocals. The vocals, what's his name again? Alan Marsh. I think he sang on the original Tokyo Blade album, the first one. I'm pretty sure he is, and he sounds fantastic. I don't know what age the guy is now, but he's absolutely fantastic. This is full of cracking riffs. It's heavy metal, hard rock kind of, but there's trashy riffs in this. This just can be heavy when it wants to be as well. Very catchy tunes. Story of a Nobody, the first song, brilliant. Born and Rain, Dark Revolution, Fastest Gun in Town. See You Down. See, it feels like I'm just reading the whole title tracks, because they're all really good songs, but it's just, there might be just one or two too many, if you know what I mean. But yeah, this is a great addition. I do like Tokyo Blade. They have another one out after this. I haven't picked it up yet. Trying to think of it. It's got a kind of maroon color cover, but yeah, really good band, Tokyo Blade. I'd love to get some more of the older stuff on vinyl, and especially that one, because it's absolutely amazing album. Okay, 2 to go. Okay, we're going back. Oh, going to the United States this time. So this is another. Yes, this is a debut album. This band hasn't done another album for two decades after this one, I believe. So this is one of the first bands to sign for Metal Blade Records, I think, to get a proper deal with them, get albums released. So this is the band Trust. Now this is more heavy metal, speed metal. What was it? Let me see what else is on it. 9 tracks, produced by Bill Slagle and Bill Matoya. So yeah, what year did this come out in? This came out in 1984 as well. This is really good. It's just 1984 heavy metal, very fast and it's a bit speed metal. Vocals are very loud, and I think that's the downfall of this record is the vocalist. What the dude's name is, John Bonata. He's just screaming and squelching and a lot of stuff, but it's a decent album. It's a decent heavy metal. If you're into the old heavy metal, just basic heavy metal sound, this is actually a good album. But yeah, as I say, the vocals can be a bit trying in some of the songs. Unfortunately, this is on black vinyl. But yeah, it's a Metal Blade reissue. But yeah, decent album, not too bad at all. It's nice picking up. I love picking up stuff from the early 80s, you know, down to earth stuff, you know, no frills, metal. And the last album, we're back in the UK. So this is the band Tank, as everybody knows from early 80s new wave British heavy metal, and that. This 2015 release. Obviously have shown this before. I do like this album. Glad I took it off the shelf again to give it another listen. So this is the band, as I said, Tank, and this is another Spawn when Tank split. Apparently there was loads of branches of it from different members of the band, keeping Tank with their kind of subheadings on it. So this is Tucker and Evans' version of Tank, the 2 guitarists, Mick Tucker and Cliff Evans. Really like this. Very melodic heavy metal, great vocals. ZP Tert, the vocalist, ex-vocalist from the early Dragon Force albums on this. Don't let that throw you. This is absolutely nothing to do with Dragon Force, nothing sound-wise. Very catchy songs, very good. Let me think. Valley of Tears, first song, War Dance, I Have a Hurricane, Hold On, Heading for Eternity. Loads of great songs in this. Loads of videos out for this songs or for this album if you haven't heard. So just check out the Valley of the Tears video. If you like that, you'll like the album. If you don't, then it's not for you. But I really think it's a good album. It's on silver vinyl. Yeah, I played this an awful lot because I do really like it. You know, those kind of songs that'll stick in your head, especially side A in this album. First 4 songs are so catchy. So yeah, that's another spin-off of Tank. I actually don't have any of the old Tank stuff, so that's another band I need to delve into. So yeah, Tank and Valley of Tears. That's it, guys. Just a short and sweet video just to show you 8 records that I pulled off of my collection and I've listened to in the last few weeks. There might be something there you haven't heard. It might be worth checking out. So you can let me know in the comments if you have any of the albums, or if you like them or not, or you know, the usual loud shit. So yeah, that's it, guys. Back to work tomorrow, so that's why I said I'd do a video. I think Mega Jeff has a competition video, so I might be doing that. It's only going to be a short and sweet one, so he supported my competition, and I'd like to do it for him as well, so I might just do that now when the shit's set up. So that's it, guys. Cheers for all the subs. Just top the 666 mark at this stage, gone over it. So yeah, appreciate all that support, man. It's amazing milestone for me personally to get to, and I'm just so happy now, and I'd be happy there. That's it. Have a good Sunday. I will talk to you all soon. All the best. Shalom.